What's up, Facebook family? Yeah. So I kind of sat around and thought about what else I should do as far as on my page, and came up with this idea of kind of doing like a little review on albums and stuff like that. I know some of you guys have suggestions on albums or whatever, but as well as that, I will also give my own suggestions on albums, and I will have to start. I'm gonna start with talking about the new De La Soul album. I know a lot of people have been seeing my current post talking about it. There's quite a few people. I know my wife has listened to a couple of the songs. I've been listening to the album for a couple of days now, and I have to say it's pretty good. Pretty good. It actually keeps keeps hip hop right where it is. I mean, I ain't gonna say it keeps hip hop. Let me take that back. It don't keep hip hop right where it is because it never went anywhere. But it's the album is mellow. The album is not all. It's not. I'm about to bash my head across the room and we're gonna go out and sell all these drugs and blah blah blah. I mean, yeah, we all know as well as anything that sometimes it's time to take a break from all that and get back to the norm. And it's all about conscious rap. It's all about being able to understand what you're listening to and actually getting something from it. I'm hearing in the news as well as hearing different interviews from these new rappers that are out. These new guys, I ain't gonna call them rappers, but these new guys that are out that are basically just bashing hip hop and claiming that conscious rap is boring. You all, if you've been looking around or if you've been listening to interviews, you know the rapper that I'm talking about, or I should say not rapper, but the person that I'm talking about that said that about hip hop. And that's kind of bad. You making a bad name for because I'm the type of person. What type of business are you in? Are you in the business to just making money? Because here's the thing, you wasting my time. You wasting a lot of people's time doing what you're doing and rapping about dumb stuff or talking about dumb stuff and then not making any sense. But your motivation is money. A big record company, that's an easy get me right there. When I can just get this little dumb youngster to talk about nothing and give him a whole lot of money, and basically he'll be the face of hip hop. Man, you know what? There's movies out. There's a Netflix movie, and if y'all haven't started watching it, please go start watching it. It's called The Get Down on Netflix. It's a series that just started this year, and there's only 7 episodes. Each episode is almost an hour, but I guarantee you, you will enjoy. It's only 7 episodes, and the next series or the next startup of that series don't start until next year. So if you got Netflix or you know somebody that got Netflix, go and watch it. Get a history lesson on hip hop. Understand who the father of hip hop is. Understand when it started, how it originated, everything. Understand music and how it all combined in different nationalities and the generational gap as far as how they loved and listened to music and how rapping and breakdancing and graffiti and everything that created hip hop started. That's the love that I have for it. That's the love that I know my generation. That's the love I know that my family and my friends that listen to music have. As far as listen to something that means something. It ain't waking up every day club banging. I want to be in the club every day because me, I can't be in the club every day. I work. You know what I'm saying? Only time I get to enjoy it is on the weekend. And hell, half the time on the weekend, I want to kick back and listen to some good music. As I said it, some good music. But besides that, man, I want to express my interest in the De La Soul album And any other albums? Anybody else got any albums that they kind of skeptical about, that they want to know about or whatever? Let me know, and I can give you a little insight on how I think it is and where we reach at. Because there's a lot of albums out, man, that just are just albums, and a lot of people are in it just for the money and not for the history. That's the problem. I mean, we got a history in that. That's our own history as black people. Hip hop is our history. Hip hop is a culture. Hip hop is a movement, and I feel like at this moment in time, we've been missing movements. We have rappers that come out, and the only thing that's hurting is the fact that the generational gap that we have between my generation, which I'm not old, because I ain't even made it to 40 yet. But the music that I listen to my mama's music. I listen to my mama and my aunties, for y'all that know my family, and my uncle, and I listen to their music. Now, think about the generational gap from that up to my birth, and then now with us understanding and loving what they listening to, as well as our stuff, it was still conscious to getting to this point now where they're just, you don't even have to rap anymore. You can just make sound huff and yeah, and that'll be 2 minutes of your whole song. All you gotta do is have a hook, and that's all you need. Just say some stupid stuff in a hook, and then you'll rap maybe 2 bars or whatever, and it doesn't mean anything. Look up some of these videos on these guys that have been doing interviews with these radio stations, hip hop radio stations that have been around. Go to YouTube. YouTube show you all this stuff. Do some research on these cats, man. It's crazy out there. But what I will say is, I enjoy conscious rap. Bump all that other stuff. You don't listen to these cats that say, man, it got to, if it ain't crunk, it ain't nothing. You don't have to be crunk all the time. When your ass get old, when they asses, let me say it like this. When they young asses get old, you look at them then and tell me if they gonna still be crunk. 5 to 10 years from now, if they gonna still be crunk. Hell, I know some rappers that only been around for a short time, and they don't even get radio play no more. They done fell back to the social media. They done fell to the internet. So where I'm at with this is, I love conscious music. I love to be able to listen to some, and like I've been saying before in some of my past videos, I love to listen to music, man, that means something. Something I can take something away from it when I get done listening to it. Something that gives me a memory. I remember when I was here, when I listened to this album or when I listened to that song. You can't do that now. You can't, I promise you can't do that now. As fast as music gets thrown underneath the rug, and as fast as our kids throw music away, these new rappers, they have it bad, as well as opposed to our guys, or as opposed to the rappers that have came before them that are still in the game. There's a lot of them, and I know you guys as well as me. I know you guys can list a lot of rappers that are still in the game, producing, writing, whatever, rapping, and they still in the game from the longevity of it. But you think about this list of them now, and they drop a song, and then it's like, okay, where are you at now? And that's what's been happening. And the generation now is they want things so fast. When I was growing up, man, you get an album 1 year, and you listen to it. You have that whole year or whatever to listen to the album and actually enjoy it before they're dropping something else. Yeah, they can do a remix on this or that, but you still have the album to listen to and actually be able to go through it and enjoy it. Now, you ain't even got to drop an album no more. And then when they do drop an album, it'll be about 8 songs that are about nothing, or 8 songs that sound the same. Just a couple of sounds on the beat is different. It's not, I don't understand. I guess it's not for me to understand. I understand what I listen to. I understand what is going on. But what I want do is I won't give music a chance because I listen to everything. You know, as a DJ, you listen to everything. So because of that, because I listen to everything, I understand. I listen to it, yeah. But don't mean just because I listen to it, that don't mean I like it. I listen to it because what as a DJ you play was liked sometimes. But allowing what is being played now to overcompensate for what has came in the past as well as present. Pretty much, let's put it like this. When you allow what is playing now and it's not conscious rap, let it overtake something conscious. In all actuality, growing up, I remember growing up, that's all we had as our anthem through the neighborhood. That's all we had as our anthem through the hood and through life is listening to music, and that's what we learned. We learned from these guys, man. I can't learn nothing from these guys, dude. I can't learn shit. And I'm being straightforward. Excuse my language to my family or whatever. I'm being so serious. Can't learn shit from them. And that's how I am. What am I learning from a dude that's talking about nothing? I learned how you can make a beat and rap about nothing and you can make millions off of it. Am I jealous? Hell no. How long is that money gonna last? On top of that, we ain't even gonna get into the financial part of that as far as how much money they really making by being stupid. I'm looking at it as far as the generation is growing to be stupid, and they're being put in this little category of stupid instead of being smart. But it all depends on who they have in their corner. Is there a smart guy or is there smart people in your corner to tell you, hey man, we not gonna last long like this? Maybe not. What I can say is, with everything that I am trying to start, everything that I am trying to push forward, me and my business partner, shout out to my homeboy Andrea, but me and my business partner has this thing going on and this mindset. We are going to begin a movement of keeping conscious music alive. That's all I ask for. Can we keep conscious music alive? I can't stress it hard enough because every time I go into the music store or go online and I see all this stuff that's coming up, there's only a couple of new young rappers that I give them time of day. Kendrick Lamar and Chance the Rapper. Now, that's two. If y'all haven't listened, I know y'all listen to Kendrick Lamar. Y'all listen to Chance the Rapper, but listen to his album. His album is awesome. Check out his life story. The young guy is awesome, and he got his head on right, and he is very smart. Check out his story. Just because he rap about saying that a record label, if one more label try to sign me, it's a meaning behind that. And the dude is smart, and I appreciate his stance, and I hope he continue to stance. And I want everyone else to check that out too. Understand these guys' stance, because that's a couple out of however many we done seen this freshman class come up last year or earlier this year, and it was like booty. But they're all getting locked up, going to jail. You know, who's paying for that? Because the record label, you know, you still got to pay the record label if they paying to get you out. But are they being smart? And they're not. They probably are very intelligent kids, but the problem is the label has dumbed them, made them very dumb. I'm only speaking on mine. I know I went so far, but it's all tied up to music. So my movement, my chapter, my life with what I'm doing, with what I'm putting on in front of y'all is about music and about keeping conscious music alive. And I did start off with telling y'all about De La Soul. I know y'all have heard all the other songs as far as from the other rappers that I named, Kendrick Lamar and Chance the Rapper. But I will say I will do posts like this where I go through albums, and if you guys want to hear reviews on albums, just let me know. My side, I mean, I only give you my side because history is all that we have, our history. And if we allow it to go or allow it to dissipate into thin air, we won't have nothing else. Hell, all the other genres are still around, pumping it. Country, rap, country rock, pop, uh, you know, hard rock. I mean, it's all around. It's still around. The only genre that's getting dug into and getting flip flopped is hip hop because they took so much away, and we allow as the older generation, the older mature generation of the music allowed the record labels to flip flop it, and make breakdancing be stupid, or doing graffiti, drawing, being an artist, because all it did, everything in that mix, being an MC, breakdancing, doing your DJing, and graffiti meant something. It showed creativity. It was an art. That's what hip hop is. It's an art. It's a culture. It's a life we lived. Let's not allow that to be taken away from us. So like I said, my motive is I'm going to continue to talk about the music. I'm going to, post videos on albums that I think. I'm probably do another one later on some other albums that I purchased, old school. If y'all want to talk about old school, new school albums, whatever, I'm going to do a few more posts on some albums that I think, should get some recognition or sounds all right for a moment or whatever, this and that. But I wanted to express my gratitude as well to hip hop and to De La Soul for their conscious contribution to hip hop, because the album is banging. I mean, I play albums a lot. I play a lot. A lot of albums get a lot of play in my car. I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of stuff get played. But I'm saying, as far as it being that new, and it's still making number one, topping number one chart, the album is dope, man. That's all I got to say. It's dope. And if you don't believe me, go check it out yourself. I promise you won't be disappointed. I promise you won't. So I'm going to get up off of here, and I'll get back at y'all later. Like this video, share it, whatever you got to do. Let's pass this information around. Let's get back to the grind, man. Let's get back into the neighborhoods, enjoying music, having a good time, fellowshipping, because that's all we got, man. It's slowly going away, and people, all we concerned about is work and not enjoying life and not having that recap of what transpired during the whole week, and listen to some good music and having a few drinks, you know what I'm saying? Having a beer, whatever your pleasure is, but just enjoying your culture. So however many of y'all feel like y'all don't like what I said, you already know how I am. If y'all know me, y'all know me. But the ones that understand me and understand where I'm coming from, hit that like, comment. I comment, I reply to comments, to everything. If y'all got album suggestions, hit me up. That includes my family in Jonesboro, family everywhere, friends and family everywhere. Holler back at me. But before I get off, once again, that De La Soul album is banging. And 2, go to Netflix and check out that Netflix series called The Get Down. If you haven't, you tripping. If you ain't checked out that De La Soul, you tripping. So I'm gonna get up off of here, holla at your boy.